December 15th, 2024. You do realize there is a court order, a real court order for protected custody for threat of life with statements for an FBI informant. A court order signed by a judge ordered for the government to pay me for working this case. Also for the police to protect me. That's why I was in a different town. An officer walked by, his phone dinged. And he said, Karen Hall, and then started listing my address. It notifies them when I'm in their area. Why? Because the human traffickers are doing this. And they are court ordered to protect me by a judge. Where they used to tell people a judge protects her. There actually is. Do you realize with that agent, he had to take the protected custody case with statements, the verbal recordings of knowing a threat of life and attempts at life, to a judge, including him bullying me, where they said John was telling everybody, Agent John was telling everyone that he was only bullying me to get the drug dealers. He had to tell a judge that, because he confesses to telling on me and knowing about all these crimes. Or the judge would have had him arrested as an aiding and abetting. Because it's protected custody cases with statements only in a court order to be in somebody's home. That's why other police out of this area, like that other sheriff's department and that Karen's will, the one we're supposed to take care of if we see her out, there's supposed to be a group of Freemasons caught with the human traffickers under police surveillance with a court order. There's a court order for the government to pay me. And there is a court order for immunity. And agents don't have authority to ask anybody to stay quiet. They're only police officers. And on that recorded line, that agent already admitted he told on me and spoke to everyone, bullies me, laughs at me for some rape of speed, how he is running a scam on me as a human trafficker. And then lets me informant and then threatens me. He can't do any of that. It's illegal. He had to tell the judge he was only fooling everyone to get the drug dealers, or the judge would have had him arrested. But there is a court order. Should be in Stark County. One of their judges had to sign it for Karen around the house, Karen's will, to be illegal. For the police to protect me and to be in my home and to bug my phone and my car. It also has my money in it. My money is probably, like my friend from the prosecutor's office, it's probably just simply sitting on a shelf. If something happened to that agent, he quit, he got fired, or whatever, they probably backed up his desk, and you're sitting on a shelf while the case is still going on, and it can never be closed. They can put you in another witness protection program, but you have to be in one the rest of your life. And until the FBI does that, you will stay an informant for life. You get the money for working the case and only for working the case. No sitting judge is signing his own arrest warrant, taking your freedom of speech away outside a jury trial. That agent's only a hired police officer. He can't tell anybody not to say anything. And I said, but he already confessed he told. He can't even tell on you. See what I mean? It's been the human traffickers, like they set out warned. No one realized John was no longer with the FBI. We all been listening to the human traffickers. They've hacked into the police database. They're the ones coming across, no one's to believe her, no one's to help her. That's illegal. You cannot withhold protection. You cannot tell anybody not to believe anybody. Department of Justice 1729 and constitutional right of Amendment 14. See what I mean? It's just the human traffickers. By the second month of the case, that agent wasn't there anymore. It's been the human traffickers running this. But if one of the officers assigned to me, or one of the marshals or sheriffs would go down to the FBI task force, it should be in the Canton courthouse. My file where he asked me when I was gonna come down and pick up my card with the money on it, it's probably simply sitting on a shelf. That, or if he did steal it, they might want to go through his cases. He's been tricking people and stealing all kinds of money from the government. Because there is a court order for government protection, government immunity, Hmm? And government funds to be released to me, signed and ordered by a judge. And that card's probably sitting on the shelf where he was no longer with the FBI, where my friend from the prosecutor's office said they probably packed up his desk. You're sitting on a shelf and the police don't realize there's no one in charge. Even yesterday, people were laughing. We all realized they've been impersonating them. Yeah, where the agent opened up a real case. The sheriffs and marshals have been working it. There, I've seen 2 of the FBI agents that work in Belden office. Seen them inside there one time when I went in there. I thought they were cops. But the sheriffs and marshals have been working other police departments. My friend lives 2.5 hours away, and they knew about this case. Why? Because it's a nationwide alert for human traffickers. The human traffickers follow me. That way the police know they're in that area and they are to protect me. It's protected home custody cases with threat of life with statements. These people actually try to kill me more than once. Now, if one of the officers assigned to me or one of the sheriffs or marshals would go to that office, my file should be there and my card with the money on it in my file. If you get it for me, I'd appreciate it. But if it's not there, you need to go back through his cases. And he stole all kinds of money from the government. You still owe it to me, government. Gonna help my family. I earned it, damn it. They got thousands of bad guys and saved hundreds of people. And I was almost murdered, raped, tortured, human trafficked, my skull crushed in, almost shot driving. Had to hide on a shooting night where they killed others and even crippled some guy. People were taken around me and them laughing in my face under police surveillance with a court order. They were getting away with these crimes. It was bad guys on a platter, like that other sheriff's department in that Carensville. The one we're supposed to take care of if we see her out. Or there's a group of Freemasons caught with the human traffickers under police surveillance with a court order. There's also a court where they used to tell people there's a judge above her and a judge protects her. There is. Signed a court order to protect me, to pay me, and immunity. Get it? FBI informant. That's left in the middle of the cartels. I'm gonna upload this.